So I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is that I'm over here in Cozumel, Mexico, my favorite cruise port, and it's raining. The day is ruined. No, I'm just kidding. This is tropical weather. It's gonna go away within an hour. Fine, maybe like 2 hours. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go hang out over in Cozumel today. I'm looking forward to a great time. But on the good side of things, we have an update from Royal Caribbean in regards to what will be the new largest cruise ship in the entire world. Now, as exciting as all of this is, I do have to let all of you know that some parts of this stuff is getting pretty annoying at this point. By the way, before I get into this Royal Caribbean news, I do have to say, those of you that have joined my brand new Patreon, you are some wild ones. You're some naughty people in there. I asked all of you what it was that you wanted as far as content on that platform, and I thought I was just there to give you guys some interesting interviews, some tips, some tricks, and we were just gonna have a good time. But oh no, y'all said y'all wanted the adult-only footage that I can't post on YouTube. Just keep in mind, this is not OnlyFans. It ain't OnlyFans, all right? So everybody just keep it calm over there in the Patreon group. But I do have a video from the nightclub scene and me when I had maybe a little too many adult beverages, which will be up right now if you guys go subscribe to the Patreon. Link in the description box below, and I'll pin it in the comment section. So Royal Caribbean has unveiled new details on what will eventually be the new world's largest cruise ship, sailing straight past the current record holder, Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. Now, Royal Caribbean has announced that this ship will hold 10,000 people. This includes 7,600 passengers, 3,400 crew, and the ship will also have 20 decks. Now, the caveat to all this is, even though it's going to technically have more people that can go on board this ship, they're going to have less cabins. Wonder of the Seas, for example, has 2,867 cabins. Icon of the Seas, however, will have 2,805. This is due to, well, this is according to Royal Caribbean. They're saying this is going to be more of like a family ship, and they're going to expect more families to be housed in the cabins on board the ship. Not this ship, obviously. This is the Carnival Dream. Very, very small ship, especially in comparison to what will be the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas. Now, when it comes to Royal Caribbean, they also unveiled that this ship will have the largest water park at sea. They'll also have the largest and tallest drop slide. They'll have the tallest dry slide. So this automatically competes and will eventually take out both the brand new NCL Prima as well as the MSC Europa, because they have currently the tallest dry slides and free-for-all slides in the entire world. Also, when it comes to Royal Caribbean, they're stating that they're going to continue to have 8 neighborhoods. However, 5 of those neighborhoods will be new. The ones they are keeping is going to be the Suites neighborhood, the Royal Promenade, and Central Park. Now, I want you to remember what I said about Royal Caribbean taking out both MSC and NCL with one swing of the anchor, at least when it comes to the slide category. Now, Royal Caribbean has also announced that they are going to be moving their Aqua Theater. Typically on the Oasis class ships, the Amazing Aqua Theater is normally in the back or the aft of the ship. They are going to be bringing it forward, and it's going to be inside as well. I'm really interested to see that. They're also talking about having not only a 2-deck like they have, let's say, when it comes to the Royal Family Suites. I did check that out on Wonder of the Seas. They're saying they are going to have a 3-story townhome suite on board. That's going to be absolutely crazy. Hopefully I get a chance to see it when I'm on board. Icon of the Seas will also have a suspended infinity pool as well as a swim-up bar. It looks like they're taking the concept that they use at their private island over in the Bahamas, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and bringing it onto the ship because it seems to be a fan favorite. They're also talking about, of course, having a new and larger suites area for those that are staying in the suites on board. So here's my problem with the unveiling of this brand new news when it comes to Icon of the Seas. As amazing as all of this is, because I'm excited myself, and I promise you I will be on the inaugural sailing and I'll be doing all the festivities that they have on board, I don't really care much for the fact that cruise lines, it just seems like a game of one-up these days. Everybody wants to make the biggest ship. Everybody wants to have the 3-story go-kart track. Everybody wants to have the coolest, tallest drop slide with the little lights inside and stuff. Like I said, I think it's cool, right? And I do enjoy the bigger ships as well as the smaller ones. And maybe these tiny, older ships are starting to grow on me. I sound like an old man talking about this back in my day. Well, not really, because I wasn't here, but you know what I mean. These older ships, I like these for the fact that they were all unique in their own way. But it seems like when it comes to especially the big 3, well, now MSC is aggressively pushing, and Disney, right? Disney, MSC, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, NCL, they're all literally just anchor measuring with each other to see who has the biggest ship with the craziest things to do. And me being a younger guy, obviously I'm going to indulge in all of it. But looking at everything as a whole, when you look at it from this perspective, you understand that it gets kind of annoying after a while. But then again, that's my opinion, so maybe it's just me. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that cruise ships should not continue building with these technological advances and continue going digital with the virtual reality simulators and all that, because I know full well, somebody that does YouTube for a living, this is the digital world that we're living in, we're not going back. However, I think a little bit more innovation is needed. I just don't like seeing the cruise lines trying to compete with each other on who has the biggest slide and all that other stuff. It's cool that you'll see like Carnival, they did the roller coaster, Royal Caribbean, yes, with the surfing simulator and iFly, it's all cool, but when they start trying to compete with each other with the same stuff, it gets a little annoying. Why don't they try something else, like the world's largest aquarium on board, or maybe a glass bottom so people can see down on the bottom whenever the ship is sailing? No, I'm joking. You know, that was actually a real thing that the cruise lines were trying to look at, but it failed because a lot of people kept getting nauseous, and I can imagine people with motion sickness. Just imagine walking through the Royal Promenade somewhere and all you can see is a dark bottom with a couple fish down there. You start vomiting all over the place. It's not a good thing. So I get it, but you get what I'm saying, I hope. Anyway, it's about time for me to hit the dusty trail, and by that I mean I gotta go explore Cozumel. I'm just gonna go to No Name Bar and get some work done. I was planning on going scuba diving, but it's okay. I've been here, I kid you not, about 14 times this year, and I'm coming back this year, so it is what it is. I'm gonna enjoy some time, some relaxing time over here in Cozumel, and I have another video coming out later on my other channel, Jay the Nomad, so make sure you guys check that out. And like I said, check out my Patreon. I will upload a video right now. Well, it's already on there, so you guys should go check it out. It's some exclusive content that you will not get here on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. Want to book a cruise? Of course, check out our travel agent partner, our sponsors, touring plan. Link in the description box below. I'll see all of you later. Take it easy.